The political theater that we see, right, is to provide a visual backdrop to this idea of Portland being a city of lawlessness.
Well, Portland civic leaders, politicians, and police joined forces for multiple press conferences today. Their message was one of choosing love. That's because they say they're afraid of violence playing out once again on the streets of Portland this weekend. Maggie Vespa has more on their plan to try and keep the peace ahead of a rally set for downtown.
Rise against hate.
Rising against hate.
We choose to love.
And choosing love became mantras among Portland leaders Friday.
I choose love.
Multiple virtual events were held, a positive message.
The Proud Boys don't come in peace.
Ahead of anticipated violence.
So when I hear about the Proud Boys coming to town, I think about yet another attack on our community.
City leaders confirm far-right extremist groups, including the Proud Boys, have been posting online about a planned rally downtown. It's expected to happen Sunday afternoon near Waterfront Park. And it's exactly the kind of rally that in the past has lured counter-protesters to the streets of Portland, producing violent clashes. The most recent example happened earlier this month, and you'll see in our video from that night, people carried rifles. There were multiple fights, and in the moment, there was little to no police intervention. Fast forward to this weekend.
Police are developing an appropriate plan with adequate resources.
All available personnel will report for duty.
Portland Police Chief Chuck Lavelle, Mayor Ted Wheeler, and local civic leaders pulled back the curtain on some of that plan. In addition to PPB officers, they're calling in extra resources from surrounding law enforcement agencies. They wouldn't say which ones. At this point, they're not asking the governor to deploy the National Guard. We asked if fights break out downtown, will police intervene this time?
It's not necessarily the best tactical approach to have officers wading into situations where groups are clashing with each other.
The chief didn't want to reveal tactical details about when police would intervene. He added officers often make arrests after protests like this. The mayor said the city is committed to upholding every person's right to free speech, but violence and destruction of property, he said, will be prosecuted. Whether they'll be prevented remains to be seen.
If you're somebody coming from out of our community with the purpose of coming here and intimidating people or spreading hate or vitriol or causing fear, we don't want you to come here.
Maggie Vespa, KGW News.